listening to Instant Microwave Fuzz, recorded live at the Fuzzbox. Instant Microwave Fuzz is a weekly improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded live at the Fuzzbox Studios in Lahaina, the greatest little recording studio in the world.
On Maui.
Right here on the beautiful island of Maui. To learn more about the Fuzzbox Studios and their mission to encourage, inspire, and empower individuals in developing their creative vision by providing an environment to cultivate their skills and talents, go to fuzzboxproductions.com.
Tell your mom.
And to learn more about Instant Microwave Fuzz, check us out on Instagram at IMF Maui. You can support us on Patreon by going to Instant Microwave Fuzz. You can watch us on YouTube by going to Instant Microwave Fuzz. We're Instant Microwave Fuzz on all the things.
Instantly in your brain.
And now, on with the show.
The show is here.
You're watching Paducah, Kentucky's #1 newscast, KMQ-RA. And now, here's Dale Dancer. Good evening, this is Dale Dancer.
And I'm Nancy Donahue.
We are getting reports from all over right now about some massive strange anomalies happening all over Paducah and the world.
Let's just say things are happening in Paducah. So far I've heard reports of giant sandworms and what could be the rapture.
A flame monster was spotted right in Paducah, Kentucky, setting the entire hospital on fire.
Who needs hospitals, though, when we've got thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers, indeed. Thank you.
Speaking of, Dale, have you wondered why you and I haven't been raptured yet to the good Lord?
That is a good question, but I know exactly why I am not in heaven. You, on the other hand, I have a pretty good guess.
Also, I see my stupid ex-husband being raptured outside, which is interesting considering the number of whores he banged in Tijuana.
Now let's go to our reporter in the field. She has been standing by as the sinkhole, the fire monster, the shitstorm, and the sandstorm all have converged directly in our downtown area. Can you hear us?
Miriam Bartleby, what's the story on the street?
Hi, thank you, Nancy and Dale. Yeah, I'm out here in the street. Things are really wild. They're looking bleak. People are going up in the sky. We have this flame monster out here, dangerously close to the sinkhole. I am just waiting to see how this is going to turn out.
Miriam, would it be bad if the flame monster went into the sinkhole? That seems like one problem solving another.
I'm hoping that's what it means, Nancy, but I can't report how it will actually turn out. If that brings about something else, I don't see how it could get any worse.
Is the sinkhole bigger or larger than that pothole we've had on 2nd Street for the last 3 years?
Great question. I can confirm it is bigger than a bread box, but I am too afraid to get close enough to measure.
Miriam, can you throw a rock in it?
I have, and I can do it again if you'd like to see. As you can see, the rock just vanishes.
Wow.
Miriam, I also see some zombies behind you right now.
Oh, God. Okay. We're going to do a little jog here. Gotta just get to a safer place to report. I am dedicated to the cause, and I am telling you all, it's anybody's guess how we're all going to go.
Our communication satellite is being affected by the shitstorm and the sandstorm right now.
Wow,
Hopefully
Dale.
they will cancel each other out, but it might just make gritty shit flying all over the place.
Huh.
We'll come back to you there.
Looks like Miriam's getting her steps in today. Isn't that right, Dale?
Good luck
My
out there,
steps in,
Miriam. It
and
looks.
I've had a mud bath, if you want to call it that. Back to you, Nancy and Dale.
Thank you very much, Nancy. It seems like we're almost making light of things, but maybe we should go to sports now.
I think, frankly, Dale, if I can call you frankly, I'm just in complete and utter shock, terrified for my own life. I know nothing else other than to look in this camera and talk on this microphone.
Nancy, I can identify with that. I've stopped loving long ago. The only things that I love are my own money, my own avarice, and sick sexual things that I have been doing.
And my hot tub sauna.
you do have a camera there, huh?
I do several. It's on the OnlyFans. Let's go to sports now with Danny Letterhead. How are these recent events affecting the world of ball sports?
Danny, are you okay? Are you all right, Dan?
I'm supposed to record a fucking report about fucking sports. I fucking had to fucking kill my whole family this morning. They were being eaten.
Well, Danny?
What about March Madness, Danny?
Danny, can you tell us about what's going on with March Madness?
Are fucking awful. You're just terrible.
Has the season's picks been raptured, or are they still here?
Go to hell.
Danny, I did,
We probably all are.
I did hear a silver lining. Is it true that your wife is just in a coma after being hit in the head with a brick from the shit monsters?
God damn it, Helen.
I'm sorry, I meant shitstorm. I didn't mean to make light of that. I realize it's a fire monster
Fuck you,
and a
Dale.
shitstorm. Oh my!
Fuck you.
Yeah, if you can't be professional, Danny, don't show up.
What about tennis?
God.
Anything
Fuck.
happening with Wimbledon? What time of year is it? Is it U.S. Open?
They're not letting them start. The guy can't play in the tournament because he didn't get vaccinated for COVID.
Who?
Oh, yikes. That'll hit you right where it hurts.
Djokovic.
He's not very good with the details today. He's kind of. You
No.
seem distracted, Dan. All right, well, we're gonna leave you, and we're gonna go now to weather. Boy,
Yeah.
I don't envy this. Whoa, weather looks like it's gonna be rough today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll go to Chuck Daly in the weather room, and let's get the report on what's coming down and what's going up, Chuck.
Thank you, Nancy. If you look behind, we can see most of the continent, United States, has broken into what is now an ocean of acid. So if you found yourself in California yesterday, you're no longer there. We can also see that most of the Midwest is where those sandworms are swirling around and consuming all that lives, breathes, or is somewhere here. There's a reverse front as well here on the eastern seaboard where the raptured are being sucked into the heavens. I clearly am not one of those raptures because I'm still here. Most likely it was those trips in Thailand where I murdered little ladyboys. But moving on, we are going to have about 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit here in Kentucky as it is increasing every minute. But
Wow.
we can't die, apparently, because this is now hell and the zombie hordes are taking over Florida. Maybe that is just the Floridaridians, though. We don't know, right?
That's quite a weather report,
Yeah.
Chuck. Did you know, though, that you and Danny Letterhead in sports have quite a lot in common? Because you murdered some lady boys in Thailand, and he murdered his lady and his boys this morning.
Oh, yeah. He seemed like a good guy, but, he was into some weird stuff,
All right.
I'm sure.
Back to you, Dale.
All right.
Before we go, Chuck, I have a couple of weather questions, and also I want to commend you on your professionalism. I see that you lost the leg today. You're on the crutches, but you still showed up. That is what a newsman does, and I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
I see lots of colors on the weather map there.
Yeah.
I believe, just to make it clear for our viewers, the yellow cloud that is bees, the brown cloud is locusts, and then the red cloud is the flames. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is a big wall of fire that's just consuming all.
Ooh.
But it appears that most people, once they're burned alive, their flesh regenerates so it can happen over and over again.
And this is just an opinion question. Do you think that the saved and raptured are laughing at us or pitying us here on Earth right now?
I think they think that we deserved it, and they kind of have this smug attitude as they rise into the heavens, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm also a sociopath, so I have no feelings, and this voice merely is the only way I can talk to human beings, why I fillet them.
So what you're saying is the weather forecast is cloudy with a chance of smug.
I'm gonna stab you.
Hail Satan. And that will do it for this segment right now.
If you've got a bunker, I recommend finding one or killing yourself.
We will be right back if we decide it is worth it to continue living. Thank you very much. Previously on Doomsday Preppies, Biff and Tammy were left out in the cold, froze to death, and had to be eaten by the vultures before anybody could make it through the ice tunnel. But there was a silver lining. Tiffany had a flamethrower.
Take that, you Nazi scum. Just kidding. My grandpapa was in support of the Nazis.
Tiffany, did you see where the Rolls Royce went? Last I saw, they were chasing zombies with it.
I think since it can go on land and sea, I think they took it out in the open ocean for just a day cruise.
Oh, that's lovely. I would love to do that with a Lime Ricky. Is the driver still alive, or did he succumb to his injuries?
He succumbed to his injuries, but thank you, they were undead injuries. So we've got a zombie driver, which is very in right now.
Ooh, we could just chain him to the steering wheel.
We already have. We call him by the sound he makes, which is.
Oh, you could tell he didn't come from a good family. He definitely was rather poor.
He wasn't Mayflower material. We can't bring him on Elysium.
I think he had some Italian in his blood.
Oh my goodness.
I do have to say, I would like to make an argument for the help. I mean, who else is going to be doing the dirty work once we have taken our trip?
You know,
That's a true point.
you're so right. I think that we've been short-sighted because of the flame clouds every night. It sort of terrifies us. We really have to think about the help. How are they going to survive?
Where, Jeffrey? Let's get Jeffrey in here. He needs to make us something to nosh on, I think. Jeffrey, come, Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey!
We're hungry, Joffrey.
Well, what would you like?
Well, Gwennifer was just telling us how much she cares for your kind. She's a philanthropist of sorts. She
You
really
do understand.
She's really, I mean, he doesn't understand because of his lack of upbringing.
It's not his fault.
Am I allowed to speak freely?
Not yet.
Hush, Jeffrey.
Gwennifer, I just have to say I commend you for your noble efforts for the poor kind. And I also think that it would be good of us as people to force them to do things for us.
They need to work.
It means
It
so
makes them
much.
happy.
They need money. Well,
That's
not
right.
anymore. They just need to eat.
They
Have you
need
ever
to
eaten
serve.
zombie?
Don't you understand? They need to serve. They have a desire deep down in them. That's what makes them the help.
Right, Joffrey? What makes you happy, Jeffrey?
I don't know. You've never asked me this before.
It's because
Jeffrey,
he's...
try not to make eye contact with me.
I'm sorry.
If we released your family, would that make you happy?
I'm just going to stick to the script. Should I go get the freeze-dried charcuterie?
Yes, we have 60 buckets, Jeffrey. We've counted them. So if your grimy little fingers takes one, we'll know.
I'm sticking to the termite dust. Thank you.
3 bottles of champagne as well, Jeffrey, and some of the caviar.
The most lovely people I've ever been around in my
The
life.
Dom, please,
I'll be-
Jeffrey, this time.
As you wish, I'll be back in just a
Make-
moment.
95.
Make mine Veuve Clicquot.
Okay, I'll be right back.
But Jeffrey would find out the hard way that escape was impossible.
These fucking people. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna take this Rolls Royce. I'm gonna do it.
Jeffrey,
Yes. Yes.
do you realize that this room is bugged for sound and booby-trapped?
Jeffrey, look at this. This is a double-barreled shotgun. The artistry and the woodwork. This is a $135,000 piece.
My lord?
Even a shot of it. You should be honored to take one straight between the eyeballs, Jeffrey.
As you know, I've shot 3 servants accidentally thus far. 4 doesn't mean much at all to me at all.
He always says accidentally.
How do your boobies feel now?
And you know, honestly, Jeffrey, I have to say, I really put my neck on the line for you earlier, all right? I argued for you to get a ride on a ship, to continue serving us. And this is how you thank me. Me.
Are you guys-
I've done so much for you.
Are you aware of how serious the situation is in the world?
I'm
right
aware
now?
of how you're making all of your class look right now, and I have to say, Jeffrey, it's not very good.
Oh.
No, you're really painting a whole dark light over your entire community
What
of
is it?
poor.
What is
Is
it I
that
could
what
do
you're
to-
talking about? Is the battle of the classes and how the lower class just does not want to work
No,
anymore?
no,
Is that
it's-
the problem?
It's the apocalypse.
In
Yes.
fact, Jeffrey, that's what we're all dealing with, the apocalypse. How dare you speak to us as if we are imbeciles?
It's the pandemic of no one wanting to work, Jeffrey.
I
Now-
already erased $10,000 of your debt to train you how to do this job. Are you telling me you're not grateful for what we've done?
You better
You
tell
said
us
it
you're
was
grateful.
You said it was going to be 20,000.
Well,
you said I
you don't have
qualified
a
for
pal.
20.
You don't have a pal.
You-
Do you want me to release your family or not, Jeffrey? Is it Jeffrey or Joffrey?
It's
You guys have-
Joffrey.
You guys have always called me Joffrey.
I will tell you what, Joffrey. Replenish the sporting gear, all the rackets, the shuttlecocks.
Yes, my badminton game shall be at 4 o'clock, as it always is, Joffrey.
I want you to replenish the shuttlecocks. I want you to replenish all the skis and the snowboards.
And I swear to the Lord, Joffrey, if we lose against the Wenzel Lords again, it will be your head.
Your head.
My lady, the Wetzel Lords are dead. They didn't make
Good.
it.
We win.
We won.
We win.
Laugh with us, Jeffrey. Laugh.
The rich one. Oh, Jeffrey, I've messed myself again. Clean me.
Change him, Joffrey.
Next week on Doomsday Preppies, Jeffrey's children get eaten.
Father, am I going to be eaten?
Aren't you guys glad we prepared for this?
Are they going to eat me, Father?
I hear Jeffrey's mother's Irish.
Poor old hag.
I've never been so thrilled for the apocalypse.
And now, America's favorite post-apocalyptic game show, Let's Make a Dowry. The one show that values the one thing you would want in an apocalyptic scenario more than anything, a non-barren womb or a non-deformed penis. And now here's your host, Madam Geronimo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's Make a Dowry. I am, of course, your host, Madam Geronimo, and I can't wait to get some cute couples into some cute dowries today. Woo! All right. Our first contestant up is named Rip Snark. Hello, Rip. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Looks here like you're hoping to marry a lovely lady named Milk Mame.
Milk Mame just does something to my heart.
So Milkmame's got a dowry. We're not sure what it is right now, but you're gonna find out through a course of decisions.
Decisions.
Your first choice is you could have 2 goats,
Okay.
or what's behind mystery door number 2.
Rip Snark needs goats. Rip Snark needs goats. 2 goats. No. Ooh, what's mystery door though? Maybe it's 3 goats. Mystery door.
Okay.
Oh.
Rip Snark went with mystery door number 2, and we'll open it up, and it is 4 goats.
Oh, Rip Snark. Rip Snark, smart.
And Rip Snark, you know, at this point in the game is
Good penis.
when you decide whether you want to keep these 4 goats. Those are yours.
Okay.
Or you could go for what's behind mystery door star 67.
Oh.
Keep the goats.
I have 4 goats, but what's the mystery door number?
Starship 467.
I like those sounds. I have a good penis for a womb. Oh, I have the goats. Do I stick with goats? No. Star 674 pound 1.
All right, let's open the mystery door.
Hey.
Looks like it's an all-expenses paid trip to Sandals, Jamaica.
What?
And unfortunately, because planes are inoperable and traveling by seas is lethal, you're just going to get the piece of paper.
Rip Snark have goats still?
Rip Snark does not have goats still.
Rip
Let's go on to our next
Snark.
contestant.
I told you to take the goats.
Our next contestant here is, it looks like it's pronounced Malinicent.
That's right. Malinicent.
So Malinicent, it seems like you're a lucky lady looking to find your fella. What's your beau's name?
Oh, his name is Jimmy Bebop.
Oh, Jimmy Bebop. And so I'm sure you'd love to present an amazing dowry to him in order to incentivize him marrying you and filling your womb with seed.
That's right. You know, I'm one lucky gal to have found love. I'm just hoping to be an even luckier gal to have my parents let me marry.
Well then, Malinicent, let's make a dowry.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So, with this first round, you get to choose between a jet ski
Oh.
or what's behind door number 2.
Huh. That's I have to say, I don't know that anyone would really marry me for a jet ski. I think that would disappoint my parents. They really want me to get married. So I'm going to have to go for door number 2.
Okay, let's open door number 2, and it is a sack and a half of potatoes.
Oh, yay! Potatoes? Oh
That-
my gosh.
And that is worth so much in our modern day society.
That's more than I ever could have dreamed for my dowry.
Lack thereof, more importantly. So, Malinicent, now that you've got your sack and a half of potatoes, it's up to you. You can keep this. You can go home. That can be your dowry.
Wow.
Or we can make it a little bit more interesting.
Ooh.
We can take the tarp off of this next item, and that could be your dowry. Do you want to keep the sack and a half of potatoes, or we can take the tarp off the next item?
Keep the potatoes.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Gosh, those potatoes really could do a lot for me and my family. Oh, but that tarp, I don't know. That's whatever it is really big. I'm gonna ask the audience. Audience, what do you think I should do?
Potatoes.
Wow, they're torn. Gosh, I just feel like I've made it this far. The potatoes would ensure a good marriage for me.
Woo!
But you know what? I find myself a risk taker.
Okay.
I'm going to do the tarp.
Let's do it. All right, we're going to take off the tarp. And underneath
No whammies.
is a brand new tarp.
Wow.
Millicent, you hit the jackpot.
tarp?
A brand new tarp.
Brand new, no holes?
No one's seen a new tarp in 15 years, Millicent. You could have the pick of any guy you wanted.
Gosh, is this real life?
This is real life. Now get off my stage. We have our next contestant. Thank you, Millicent. All right, our next contestant up. Welcome to the stage, Das Storm. Storm.
Yes, DJ Das Storm.
DJ Das Storm.
DJ Das Storm, thank you.
So you must have a lucky lady in your life, and you're wagering now on what will be her dowry.
That sounds delicious.
Are you feeling nervous, Das?
Absolutely not. I'm so
Okay.
naturally gifted at this.
Okay.
It's a gift from God.
Okay, so for this first round, you have the option
Uh-huh.
to choose between 2 strawberries or what's in mystery box number A.
DJ Das Storm go always for mystery box. Absolutely mystery box. Strawberries, beautiful. Give me the mystery box.
Okay, even though the mystery box is very small. You're sure you want that?
That don't look very small to me, but actually upon further inspection, it looks very small. Shit.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. But yes, mystery box, please.
Okay, we've opened up the mystery box. And inside is a new DJ mixing board.
Oh! Do we have, does anybody have electricity?
We have not had electricity in 20 years.
That
So-
cannot play my DJ?
Das, at this point, you now have a choice to make where you can keep your DJ mixing board
Yes.
or go for what's behind door number 3.
The ladies love a DJ booth even if it doesn't even work. I have to go with the mystery.
Okay.
DJ go with mystery.
Behind door number 3. Turn it around, and we've got a little person that's gonna come kick you in the balls.
Oh, no!
Kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him.
All right.
The storm is so hurt my dick.
Now, Das, you have a choice to make. You can choose to just end it here, go home with nothing, including your pride. Or you could choose to get kicked in the balls by that little person again,
Yes?
and then get what's in this mystery box.
Take the kick. Do it.
I will take the box. I gotta take the box. I'll take another kick. Go.
All right. All right, you just got kicked in the balls.
God, son of a bitch, that little mother.
And now what's in the box are keys to your brand new farm with 2 dairy cows,
Oh.
2 goats, a whorehouse, and a DJ recording studio grassroots operation.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. I will make some music. Wow.
And you're gonna get kicked in the balls again. All right. Now, Das, as usual, you know what they say. Get the fuck off my stage.
Thank you so much, the DJ.
Let's get married.
Yay!
All right, now we have our next contestant coming up to the stage. It's going to be hard to top those prizes, but let's welcome to the stage Blood Cycle.
Hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, how's it going? Hi.
So, Blood Cycle, you must have a lucky lady in your life.
Unfortunately, I've never been lucky in love. Before the end times, I was a conservative political strategist, and now I'm a marauder. Basically, I just find romance underneath any kind of crawl space or anywhere where people are hiding from me. And besides that, I'm just hoping that maybe I can get as lucky as that last fella. That was amazing.
Well, The odds are slim, but let's get rolling here. So, right now we have two options for you.
All right.
You could choose to take this skinned cat.
Oh.
Great source of meat, great source of protein.
It's delicious.
Or what's in box number 2.
I gotta say, everybody else seems like they got a lot of luck with the box. I'm gonna go for box 2.
Okay, box number 2.
Okay.
All right, so in box number 2, looks like we've got a crossbow.
Ooh, I could use that. I maraud all the time. I'm a marauder, so that would come in. So
Okay.
handy.
Crossbow!
So great option. The crossbow's a lovely thing, but I have to obviously at this point offer you another option.
Okay. Oh boy, I can't even imagine giving this thing up.
So you can choose to keep the crossbow, or choose what's behind door number 2.
I can honestly tell you that over the past few years of marauding, I've found that there are some amazing things in the most unassuming packages when I skinned people alive. So I am going to go for box number 2.
All right, what you've got in box number 2 is 6 mice. One of them is a fertile mother, and the other ones are the sires.
Ooh. Wow, I could really infest the home of my enemies with that.
And it's a lot of good mouse meat.
Yeah, I could be trapping those things and eating them for years.
All right, so blood cycle. We've got one more round of this. All right, you can keep the mice. That's an option. Always an option. You can just pack up the mice, go home to your happy potential bride. That's an option. Or you could go for what's behind roll up number 4. See that gold industrial door? We'll pull the chain and reveal what's behind it.
Can I get your opinion on something as a woman? Would you find a man with some mice like that attractive? Because, like I say, I've been so unlucky in love.
Blood cycle, I can't make this decision for you. Unfortunately, it's within the bounds of my contract that I cannot look a certain way or act a certain way either way. But let's put it up to the audience. Should he go with the mice or go with the door?
Roll up the door!
The door!
Door!
Roll up door.
Mice! No mice!
Fuck the mice!
Roll up that door. Roll up the door. I'm gonna go for it. Here we
All
go.
right, roll up the door. And behind the door is nothing. You actually will not be marrying a woman. Your wife has been taken away and murdered because you selected this choice.
Oh boy, this is what I expected to happen.
Kick him in the balls!
I'm just gonna ride off into the desert now and eat whoever I meet.
You selected the worst possible option on Let's Make a Dowry.
Kick his balls!
This has been a presentation of Instant Microwave Fuzz, a weekly improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded at the Fuzzbox Studios in Lahaina. To learn more about the Fuzzbox Studios and their mission to encourage, inspire, and empower individuals in their development of their creative vision by providing an environment to cultivate their skills, go to fuzzboxproductions.com. To learn more about Instant Microwave Fuzz, go to IMF Maui on Instagram. Support us on Patreon. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, all the major podcasting platforms. Search for Instant Microwave Fuzz. Tell your friends. And big thanks to our patrons, Will and Alan. We thank you. We'll see you next time.